Alright, preparations are perfect. Then, let's begin. Tosaka shouts and goes into the kitchen. Well, she didn't sound like she was shouting. She sounded like she was announcing. To me, at least. But then again, what do I know? Sakura looks at her worriedly. Senpai, about dinner preparation. You have to try, at least, to do a Sakura voice, you know? Oh, it's Tosaka's turn today, so you don't have to worry about it. You made breakfast today, so leave the dinner to us. We'll make dinner as long as Tosaka is here. She's totally wants to make dinner, I guess. Oh, yes. If you say so, I will do that. Terrible at Sakura's voice. Sakura sits on a cushion obediently. There is a flashy, fiery sound coming from the kitchen, but there's nothing dangerous looking about Tosaka's appearance from behind. Okay, Shiro. Gotcha. I guess it's okay to trust her. So, there's no point in staying here. There's Saber to think about, so I should go back to my room until dinner is prepared. I'm going to go rest in my room. Fujine comes. Tell her to prepare the bath herself once in a while. Ah, yes. Please take your time, senpai. I will come and get you when dinner's ready. Yeah. Oh, don't forget to knock when you come to my door. Oh, I love that. It's a little before 6 o'clock. From the way things are going, it looks like dinner will be at around 7 o'clock. There's a lot of passing the time in this game. Want to get back to the room? Saber is asleep in the room next to mine. Man, I thought I could talk to her. I click my tongue and sit on a cushion. Hey, what am I saying? I don't even know what I'd talk to her about other than this Holy Grail war stuff. Anyways, didn't I have trouble talking to Saber? Oh well. If she's asleep, it's fine. I say that and just stare at the clock. Yesterday's dinner was just me, Saber, and Tosaka. But today, it'll be 5 people, including Sakura and Fujine. Oh no, Saber can't come. As long as Sakura and Fujine are there, I can't let Saber out of this room. Wonder if Saber ate breakfast. Saber was nodding while eating dinner last night. Judging from that, I guess it's not like she doesn't need food. I didn't prepare lunch for her. Of course, she'll be hungry. Once Sakura and Fujine go home, I have to warm up dinner and serve it to her. She'll need to eat alone, but that can't be helped. Imagining Saber eating by herself is really annoying. Shiro, are you awake? Tosaka knocks on the door and looks inside. Tosaka, what's up? Dinner time. It's ready, so come along. That time already, huh? I get up and leave, glancing at the room where Saber is sleeping. So this is what you're greeted with on coming back from that scene as Fujine. Alright, gotcha. Oh, there you are. Hey, look at this stuff. Finally, with Tosaka-san here, we can have someone who can cook Chinese food. Fujine is looking excitedly at all the food prepared on the table. Now that she mentions it, the food certainly is Chinese. On the 4 big plates are crab with eggs, shredded beef with pepper, bell beef and pepper, some stir-fry on an elegant-looking meat I've never seen before, with vegetables on a plate full of steamed meat dumplings. There are salads on the side plates, and various follow-ups are ready. Put simply, it's the kind of gorgeous dinner Fujine loves. I'm surprised. I was expecting you to make Western-style dishes. Oh, she was actually thinking of a Western-style dish, but when I told her no one at our house cooks Chinese, she said she would. Why does she have to love her... Love? Why does she have to live her life poking at holes? Hey, Sakura, you came home with Tosaka, so did you actually go shopping with her? Yeah, Tosaka-senpai was waiting for me when the archery club finished, so we went grocery shopping on our way back. I see. Wow, you two are closer than I thought. Yeah, we've talked often at school. I don't know why she likes me, but she has been nice to me ever since I entered the school. Wow, she really is a senpai, after all. Well, this is something new for Fujine. Nice new piece of key art. Maybe put that as the thumbnail. Let's quit talking and eat. I'm hungry already. Fujine sits down happily. Like she says, why don't you sit down too? Chinese food gets really bad when it's cold. Saying this coldly, Tosaka sits down as well. They sit down silently. Everyone bows and eats the food. Brrrr? Knowingly, it's good. I've never cooked Chinese because I thought it all tastes the same, but this is so good, it makes me realize it was just prejudice. Wow, this is great! It's been a while since I've had food that makes rice taste this good. Yeah, I'll give you a top score on this one. Ah, thank you. I am pleased to receive an honest response like that. Yes, I have a better opinion of Chinese food now. I'm not good with hot food, but this is really good. Sakura is happily enjoying the food too. After watching this with a smile, Fufu! Tosaka Rin looks at me with an expression of triumph. What? You look like you want to say something. Nothing. I'm just glad everyone's enjoying the food. Well, one isn't being honest, but that's fun in its own way, so I'll call it good. I understand what it feels like to lose at something you're good at. I see that you made me cook last night to gauge my potential. Yes, today's lesson is always hide your potential. She says this happily and starts eating her own food. But what about Saber? Dinner is more lively than I was expecting. Sakura and Tosaka are a good senpai and junior, and Fujine is completely friends with Tosaka now. Well, I have no complaints about a fun meal. No complaints, but I feel like there's something wrong with all of us eating right now. What about Saber? I stand up. I love her cute little mug that has a tiger on it. It's so adorable. I want that mug. I wonder if they sell that. They probably do. Huh? What, Shiro? I'm going to the bathroom? No, I forgot something. I'll bring her here, so wait. What's about to happen? When I leave the living room, Tosaka is staring at me silently. I just couldn't take it. That's the only reason. I don't like it when she's in the same house but alone. So before considering... Oh my god, my voice has gone out. So before considering the consequences, I grab her hand. Shiro, what are you doing? Just come with me. I'll introduce you to everyone. Are you insane? Hold on. I'm taking you because I am sane. Here, let's go. Whatever happens later can be dealt with. Hey, Shiro. I grab Saber's hand and take her to the living room. Sorry, Tosaka, can I add one more? Tosaka doesn't object, but Fujine and Sakura are looking at Saber with astonishment. This is the part, like in the Dean anime, where Fujine's like, is this some romantic comedy? It's a bit late, but let me introduce her. Her name is Saber, and we're going to be taking care of her for a while. As you can tell, she's a foreigner and not used to living in Japan, so please help her with that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? I think Sakura's gonna overload and Fujine is gonna die of anger. There's no reaction from the two. That's only natural, but I don't have enough composure to care about them right now. Here, sit here, Saber. It's better to eat with everyone. That is certainly more efficient, but Don't be reserved. After all, you're going to be living together with us from now on. Since we're living in the same house, it's only natural to eat together. Yes, if Shiro says so, I will obey. Oh, all this romantic comedy bullshit really just makes me laugh. I love it. You can't do... Oh no. Oh no. I'm not sure if this is just like, if this part's glitched out because, you know, this is totally not a legit version of the game. But this is hilarious. This is a work of art right here. It's like there's some wrapper. It's like someone took a wrapper and shined like a purple light through it. And it's just half covering the screen. This is actually great. You can't do that! Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the music is playing backwards. Is this Doki Doki Literature Club? Squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line. Bloop, 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 bloop. My ears. My ears are ringing. What's wrong with you, Shiro? You bring in not only Tosaka-san, but a girl like this too? Since when did this place turn into a hotel? What? What? It'll be fine. It's as big as a hotel, so we can lend a room or two. If Tosaka staying is fine, Saber should be fine. No way. I approve of Tosaka-san, but I don't know about this stranger. Who is she anyways? Who? She's, a distant relative of mine. She had some problems, so she came here, counting on father. I can't believe such a ridiculous story. Even if it were the case, why did she come to your house? There's no way Kiritsugu-san would have an acquaintance in another country. She can't really say that. Because father was a simpleton who went to foreign countries all the time. He would have more acquaintances overseas than in Japan. Well, I can't say that, but it's still strange. Why did you come here? Fujine glares at Saber. Well, that's... You be quiet, Shiro. Saber-san, I'm asking you a question. Saber is silent. It's only natural. Saber doesn't have any reason to go along with my lies, nor a dexterous enough mind, so she... I do not know. I was only going... I do not know. I was only doing as Kiritsugu said. Well, I guess she does. Kiritsugu entrusted Shiro to you? Yes, he told me to defend Shiro from all enemies. Quietly, Saber says this with the greatest purity. Who would object to that? Even if it's a lie, it's the ultimate truth for Saber herself. I guess, yeah. I guess that's true. Even Fujine can't object to those words. But... She stands up with a frown, glaring at Saber. Alright, if you say so, I'll test your skill. Oh no. Fujine responds strangely. Are they gonna fight? Oh no. So, with a sound of wind, Fujine takes us outside. She takes the shinai from the wall and glares at Saber. Well, just what is our Fujine thinking about? You said you'd protect Shiro, right? Then you must be confident in your skills. Are you telling me to take a sword? Yes, I'll approve of you if you're stronger than me, but if you're weaker, I'm sending you back home. I do not mind, but what is the purpose of this? I'm the one that's going to protect Shiro. I'm gonna be by his side until he grows up. It seems Saber doesn't understand what Fujine is trying to say. I love this Saber. This model of Saber with her wide open eyes. It's hilarious. Fujine's just great, though. Of course, no one else around here does either. So, I don't need anyone weaker than me. If you're stronger than me, you'll be more dependable, right? If that's the case, I can entrust Shiro to you just for a bit. Oops. 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 Fujine plays with her shinai as she is sulking. I understand, so I must earn your approval. Right. But it's not going to be easy. Just as she says that, Fujine rushes at Saber and attacks her with the shinai. Oh no. Oh, what? What? The art in this game, it's incredible. Look how incredible this is. It's so good. Man, Fujine's being ridiculous. Not only was that a surprise attack, but she didn't even give Saber a shinai. Are you really a teacher, Tiger? Saber must be surprised by Fujine's attack, as she just stands there distractedly. Look at her. She's like, huh? What? Wait, what happened? Fujine's clever attack to the body strikes. Huh? Fujine tilts her head curiously. That's only natural. It's strange even for those of us watching, so it must be as strange as the Hanging Gardens of Babylon for Fujine. Saber is still standing. The difference is she is now holding the shinai Fujine was wielding until now. Is this real? I don't know what's real, but it's certainly true. Saber does not even take a stance. Fujine doesn't move standing before Saber. Fujine is a kendo expert, said to be unmatched. That experience must have made her realize that the person in front of her is on a completely different level. If you want me to take a stance, I will, but you should be skilled enough to understand already. Did she pass out? Fujine backs away unsteadily and drops to her knees. The contest is over. Do you approve of me? Fujine hangs her head and slumps her shoulders. The very moment I think she'll calm down, she starts to cry. Some stranger took Shiro away. She starts to cry so loudly that those around her get dizzy. I love it. I love it. This game's terrific. You think when you're playing a visual novel, you think, oh, I know everything. I know where this and that's going. But Fujine has made this visual novel very unpredictable. In the end, it took 2 hours to persuade Fujine. Fujine said, I want to talk a bit, and went into Father's room for 2 hours. When she came out, she nodded and said, I guess I have to approve of her, with an unhappy face. On the other hand, Sakura is silent. It was getting late, so Fujine ended up walking Sakura home, but Sakura said nothing and merely bowed and went home. Then I'll go back to the outbuilding. Oh, come to think of it, Tosaka is like this too. Sorry, I bet you think I did something stupid. Nope. But what you're doing is extra weight on your mind. If you keep doing such things, you'll end up being unable to move. Saying goodnight with a wave, Tosaka leaves. Tired. I'll rest early too. Hold on, Shiro. I have something to ask you as well. What is it? Why did you introduce me to everyone? I believe your actions were unnecessary, as Reen said. No reason, I just introduced you because I didn't like it. Shiro, that is not an answer. You have to tell me what you didn't like. Saber draws closer. Was what happened tonight that strange for Saber? I don't know. I was just eating and I just didn't like it when I thought of you being alone. If anything, I just thought there'd be fewer secrets if I let Sakura and Fujine know about you. This is meaningless. Rather, it is a disadvantage to let them know of my existence. I can hide myself in this house, so it would have been better if I was just standing by. What's better? Is she better off being an outcast while we're all eating? That's not true. It couldn't be helped because even if it was good for you, Saber, it wasn't good for me. I don't think it's based on reason. Saying so, I avert my gaze from Saber. I'm going out to the shed, so go back to the room first. There's no response. Turning my back on Saber, who doesn't seem to agree, I head out to the shed. I go outside. The quiet yard lit by the pale moonlight. The winter sky is high and the stars are clear. I sigh without realizing. Tosaka is right. I'm certainly contradicting myself. To me, the me that's trying to get to the shed, the me that's trying to go to the shed, avoiding the room Saber's sleeping in. On the other hand, the me that doesn't want to leave Saber alone. Even though I find it hard to deal with Saber as a member of the opposite sex, I can't leave her alone as a human. It's only natural for Tosaka to be disgusted with me. Jeez, I thought I was only inexperienced in magic, but my mental training is bad as well. I murmur, looking up into the sky absent-mindedly. The night wears on. Since I'm inexperienced, I can't skip my training. I can only refine my skills, believing that I can reach something if I continue my effort. Day 5, I believe, right? We're on day 5, or is it day 6? Day 5. Yeah. Day 5? 6? The next day. After a normal morning, I enter the living room to find a complicated breakfast. Sorry, Sakura, I can't eat butter. Pass me the marmalade over there. Really? Tosaka-senpai, you seemed like you didn't like sweet things. Nonsense. No such girl exists. It's not that I don't like sugar, but I can't take it. If I let my guard down, I'll grow where you can't see. So I can only eat sweets once a week. So that explains... That explains the fan art I saw of Tosaka looking like Veruca Salt in Willy Wonka. It's because of this part, right? Either way, it's freaking hilarious. But you're still eating marmalade, senpai. I eat sugar in the mornings. I have to eat at least a bit, or the backlash later on could get scary. I see. Even if you eat only twice a day, it will get worse if you eat twice as much. That's right. Hey, I wasn't going to say anything, but you eat a lot, Saber. You have a small frame, but you're eating as much as Sakura. Is that so? I think I am average. I believe the bread Sakura is eating is much more sustainable than mine. I was about to say, would that make Sakura feel a little self-conscious about her image? That's not true. Tosaka-senpai and I all have 2 slices of toast. But the thickness is different. Ours are 1 centimeter thick, while yours are 2. So you are eating a lot. You are in your growing period, so it is good to get energy. How about eating not just 1, but actually finishing your share, Reen? I'm telling you, I can't. It's not like I'm Sakura and all the nutrients go to my chest. Okay, we're getting into this part of the game. If I eat a lot in the morning, it'll increase. I usually don't eat breakfast, so I'm compromising already. Compromising? Jesus Christ. God. I'm so bad at English. It's not even funny, you guys. Tosaka-senpai, please don't talk about that in front of senpai. You say it will increase, but why do you avoid using specific terms, Rin? Well, it's about those things you can't see. Oh well, you can see Sakura, so you can leave her out of this. So please don't talk about it. I take a bite of the well-done toast. Perhaps my brain just doesn't follow what's going on in front of me. But I'm eating toast and not joining the conversation. Very smart. Well, there's no room for me to cut into the conversation. I guess I didn't need to worry. We seem to have a good relationship for now. Tosaka is the same as always, and Saber is more open than she was last night. Sakura is... well, she still seems to be a bit resistant to Saber, but it doesn't look like she dislikes her. I'm worried that Fujine isn't here, but she should be here tonight. The shock last night must have been a big one. Well, she will probably come and eat dinner, so I'd think she'll have calmed down by then. Breakfast ends and I start cleaning up. Senpai, is it really okay leaving all the cleaning up to you? Yeah, I'll do it. You have a club to go to. There was that incident yesterday, so you should go. Yes, then I'll go on ahead, Senpai. Sakura's so nice. She's just like, are you sure? I will do everything for you, don't worry. Sakura bows also to Tosaka and leaves the living room in a hurry. That leaves the three of us. Which means, once Sakura leaves, the three of us who know the secret remain. What is the secret? No one knows. Then I shall excuse myself as well. Please call for me if you need anything. See you, Saber. I'll look after Shiro, so please take care of this place while we're gone. Yes, please take care of Shiro, Rin. Bowing lightly to Tosaka, Saber returns to her room. Well, there's nothing to do here. So she must want to save her energy by sleeping, but geez, does she only think about fighting? Of course, you should start to show some willingness if Saber. You should start to show some willingness, or Saber will lose patience with you. Even though her wound isn't healed yet, she's not one to stay quiet forever, right? A clicking sound. That wasn't a clicking sound. That was a TV sound. She makes a scary comment. Tosaka turns on the TV. I was right. This news again. The morning news stream for the TV. Listen to it while washing the dishes in the kitchen. Wow. The content is the same as the news I heard a while ago. They're saying there was another gas leak incident over in the Shinto area. That's stupid. That kind of thing is happening here too. Hold on. Did Tosaka say something really worrying? Tosaka, what do you mean by that? It said the people are weakening with no obvious cause, right? People that have lost consciousness without an obvious cause, carried off to the hospital in a coma. There must be a lot of them by now. There doesn't seem to be a danger in the victim's life right now, but what happens in the future will depend on what the instigator decides. Huh? Wait. Not only in the neighboring town, but over here too? Comas with no cause. Numerous victims. But the problem is... Tosaka, are you saying it's the work of another master? Who else could it be? Please get used to it. You are a master too, you know. That's true, but why didn't you tell me before, Tosaka? This incident isn't as simple. The master that put up the boundary field at school is third class, but this master is first. He isn't killing anyone, he's just storing power by absorbing half of their lives. Well, it is true that the speed is slower. It doesn't break the rules of Magi, and there is also no need to push oneself. This master is stealing the simplest form of magical energy, life force, out of the people in the city from a place far away. A place far away. Can this person collect magical energy from such a distance? Must be a really skilled magus. Both Shinto and Miyama City, only great Magi can create an absorption that can cover 2 towns. Or maybe the master has secured a superior spiritual ground. My father was saying something about a ley line in Fuyuki City, so if one took up a position there, it would be easy to collect life force. Hey, Tosaka. There weren't any references to it in Father's study, so if there is one, it'll be in the master's room. Oh man, that place is so weird even now, so I'd like to stay away from it if I can. But then, all I can do is ask Kide. No, I can't be in debt to him. Tosaka, hey. There's no answer. It's no good. Tosaka is immersed in talking to herself.